Welcome back, everyone. I'm Clint,
I'm Cody.
and we rented Doom because we were iffy on it. Just to grind through the campaign, pretty much.
Because we played the multiplayer beta, and it gave it, I didn't like it. Go watch our video on it, actually. I'm not a big fan of it, so the campaign was the only kind of thing that I was hoping would save the game, so we decided to pick it up for a day or so and blast through it.
And it's a pretty decent-sized campaign. There was a couple hours of gameplay there.
I mean, compared to other shooter games, it was hefty. It was like...
I mean, it was probably close to 8 hours, easy.
Yeah, we played it on an easier difficulty, to be honest.
Yeah, just to grind through it really quick.
And it's Doom.
Feels just like Doom.
You're a quick motherfucker and you got a lot of guns.
Yes. Well, not at first, you don't have a lot of guns, but you get a lot of guns.
You have the shittiest pistol in the world that you end up never using.
It's not that... I mean... yeah.
You start out with a tickle gun, and then about 2 minutes in the campaign, you get a shotgun.
Not even 2 minutes. It was way shorter than that.
Minute
Got
and a
that
half.
thing right away. But all in all, good campaign. I enjoyed it. I played majority of it, if not all of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of secrets in the game.
As there always was with Dooms, there's always been a lot of hidden little things. Like you go here, little secret. You either get a bunch of ammo or find some weird shit.
Well, this is a little bit different.
Yeah.
You don't just find ammo or armor and stuff. You find these weird doll things.
They're miniature Doom guys.
Yeah, they look like a Funko Pop vinyl thing, but Doom, which is weird. Do they make any Funko Dooms?
Yeah,
They should.
I remember I saw the Revenant. I'm not sure if
Well, they need to make some Doom
Revenant.
guys.
Is it called the Revenant? Or is
Yeah, I
that
think
movie?
It's called I think they're called the Revenant too.
Okay.
You get to face all the classic demons in the campaign. I mean, they look amazing.
I mean, yeah, the game looks alright. There was a couple times where the frame rate dropped on the PlayStation, which is what we played it on. I heard the PC runs a little smoother with it, but the consoles have some frame rate drops here and there.
Yeah, we ran into it maybe like 2 or 3 times, nothing too crazy. There are some bugs though. I remember I was doing a glory kill on one of the big fat things, and I glitched into a wall and got stuck there and could not move at all.
In classic Bethesda fashion, their new game is filled with weird little bugs. No, that was the only game-breaking one we really saw.
Yeah.
The other ones were mainly just stuff floating or in the air or things stuck in weird places.
Yeah. Another cool thing about the secrets is you'll find these little rooms that actually have the graphics of the first or Doom 3D. Or
Yeah, it's just Doom.
Doom, whatever it was. We were talking about Duke Nukem, comparing them all yesterday. That's why I'm all confused now. But yeah, you find the little rooms like in the original Doom, and it just brings you back and it makes you want to play the original Doom.
I mean, it was neat to see those rooms and everything. I think some of them... we only found one.
Yeah, we only found one.
Excuse me.
But I know there's definitely more than just that. I know... who was I watching? I can't remember. I think it was just like IGN or GameSpot. They were playing it and they showed one of the bigger rooms with actual enemies in it. The enemies are still, the newer graphics, but it just was cool going back and seeing how much different it was.
And comparing it to the old Dooms, I mean, you're there. Well, the story starts out, you're chained to a table kind of thing, and you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Get up, get your Doom suit, and then it's pretty much murder the shit out of things and find key cards.
Yeah, pretty much classic Doom. Kill things, find key cards, and...
But the story's actually not too
Yeah,
bad.
there is somewhat of a story. You learn about it as you play.
You find like little hidden things that will give you more backstory and the short cinematics where there's actually people. There's only 2 voice actors in this entire game.
I feel like there should be 3, because there's Dr. Samuel
Yeah.
Hines, I think that's his name. There's the weird girl that you're hunting down,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you're in hell, you hear a demon talking.
I don't know.
When you go up to the tablets to learn about your backstory and stuff, it's a demon talking to you. So there might be 3.
IMDb only listed 2,
But,
so
yeah.
I didn't see the demon yet.
Because they don't show anyone for that demon, it's just a voice. So
Yeah.
maybe they didn't see it as too important. Or unless they use one of the other
Maybe it's
voice
the doctor
characters.
guy.
Yeah, maybe. But there's talk about how this is connected to 3 somehow, because Dr. Samuel Hines was in Doom 3, which ID made that, and ID made this game as well. But all in all, this is a complete reboot of the series, and they could definitely make another one based off the ending of this one. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give any spoilers.
And it seems like Bethesda's got it right with redoing these classic shooters. Like, they also had a hand in Wolfenstein,
Yeah,
which
Yes.
is the reboot of a classic shooter. But they did not have a hand in the other reboot of the classic trifecta of shooters. Was Duke Nukem.
I feel like they
was
should have.
fucking shit.
You know, that game was so hyped, and it just bombed. Very upsetting. All in all, campaign's good. Lots of secrets. Lots of abilities you can get. There's these cool rune trials, which gives you these runes that help you. They don't help you. Well, they do help you, but
They give you certain
they
boosts.
give you abilities. Like you'll get more ammo from drops. You'll get health and armor you'll get armor when you do a glory kill on a demon or something. I mean, it's just little boosts.
So if you're looking for a good campaign, you got it. But if you want to look to the multiplayer, I'm not sure this is a game you want to buy for the multiplayer alone.
I mean,
It's more of a kind of tacked on add-on.
yeah,
it's there.
kinda. I feel like the movements are too fast for it to be really good multiplayer. It's really fast.
And I mean, people can get really good at it, which is
yeah,
what a multiplayer needs to do. There needs to be some sort of skill level where players can actually get real good at it, but the progression is pretty meaningless.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing new. It's your classic multiplayer. I mean, King of the Hill. I think it was considered Team Deathmatch. I don't know if it had a different name. I can't remember now.
But the other mode of this actually is going to be interesting, especially given time. It's called Snap Map. What this is players can create levels for other people to play. So you can go in and create your own Doom level. Now, right now, there's not too much on the file browser, but give it time and people get creative.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen what Far Cry 4 had the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, there was a lot of crazy stuff from them.
And like Halo's Forge, you get some crazy shit after a couple of years. And
I mean,
Project Spark was a game just revolved around that. And I played Kino der Toten on that.
we played Pokemon on that too.
Oh God.
It wasn't good Pokemon, but it was Pokemon.
But yeah, I mean, did that just more Doom and free levels? I mean, if you're really a Doom guy.
Yeah. So all in all, good game, I think. Campaign was good.
The campaign was its saving grace.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a story, but it's classic Doom. It's not story based. Like, you just run around and kill stuff. I mean, you'll learn about the story, you'll learn about the back history of everything and whatnot. It still takes place on Mars. You still go to, I'm assuming it's Hell.
Yeah, it's Hell.
I'm not exactly sure.
You go to Hell.
Yeah. Vance says it should have been more red, but
I mean, there was
You
enough
missed the
blood.
one part where there was red.
But no, it's a fun game. Lots of stuff to do. Killing. The glory kills are awesome. There's tons of them. Depending on what angle you hit and what limb you're pointed at when you do it, depends on what happens. happens. It's really fun. So I think we're going to give this a rating. This is our review. So what do you give it, Cody?
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, probably. The campaign holds it up, brings it, and especially with its length, it brings it a little above average. And the snap map's a cool feature, but the multiplayer doesn't really live up to it, so it's not going to go much higher than that unless it sees improvements.
All right. I'm probably gonna give it a 7.5, just because the campaign was fun and I played a lot of it. You get some good little boss fights where it's an actual boss, and you gotta actually like figure out how to deal the most damage to them, because it's not just they don't have a weak spot. You have to like stun them to actually do damage, and that makes it a little bit more difficult. So I'm definitely giving it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, if they improve the multiplayer, I might raise it a little bit more, but that's it for now.
I mean, it's going to have to be some crazy improvements for us to revisit it at this point, but
yeah.
You know. Anyways, well, let us know what you think of Doom.
We'll see you next time.